Water Valley Blue Devil football kicks off now. Today's game is brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Renaissance Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, Remax Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Kroll Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store.
Good evening, Blue Devil fans, and welcome to the 2020 version of Water Valley Blue Devil football. This year is going to be a little bit different than normal. This year we're having to deal with COVID and all kinds of restrictions and this and that. And, you know, the Blue Devils have already missed their first game. We had a game scheduled last week with Baldwin, and it got canceled because of quarantine and COVID restrictions and things like that. But tonight's game will be in Bruce, Mississippi, Trojan Field. Water Valley will take on the Trojans. And I guess Bruce has a brand new football coach this year. His name is Jamal Jackson. And they've had quite a bit of turnover, you know, in the last couple of years with, you know, they had Clint for 3 years, but then now Jamal comes in. But it's going to be interesting to see how this season plays out. We've always heard of players being on the bubble in the NFL and things like that. Well, this season to me is on the bubble.
Yeah.
You know, at any time, if 3 or more players on your team test positive for COVID, you're shut down for almost 20 days, you know, or more. So it's going to be different. This year we have a little bit of a change too.
Yep.
Chad Franks is going to pursue the pulpit.
Yeah, congratulations to Chad.
And yeah, that's a great thing, and prayers go out to him on his new journey. This year we're going to have a couple of different guys in the color section of our booth. Tonight it's Rick Jenkins. Rick, hello.
Hey, it's good to be back. I hadn't been sitting in the booth in, I don't know, almost 25 years, and I was privileged enough to be in the booth with Bob when he started radio, and this is actually my first night to get to do television, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it's like riding a bike, I guess, right? All you got to do is talk if you're a good talker.
I come from a long line of talkers, so I'll be all right then.
Well, as I said earlier, Water Valley had a game scheduled last week, and we didn't get to play it because of things that happened. But this week's game is going to be the first game, and Bruce has been taking it on the chin lately by Water Valley. We've been dominating this series the past couple of years, and it hasn't even been pretty. I mean, last year we would have, and I know the last time we were here we should have run the clock, but only because it was Coach Faust, they did not run it. Now last year we started slow, and then we poured on the gas later on in the game and won easily. But yeah, Bruce has had some growing pains of late, and to be honest, from what I hear and just the feeling that I get, it's going to be the same this year. You know, the Devils, we've got some changes. We've graduated a bunch of great players in the last 2 years, but you know, like Brad says, one goes out, another one comes in, and we've got a pretty decent program where we just have plenty of crops. So it's going to be interesting this year to see who steps up and how good they get, and if we get to play the whole season.
I'll tell you something I believe, Steve, that has contributed to our success is the fact that Coach has been here. This is his 13th season.
Yeah.
Coach Emery's been here 13. This will be his 13th year. So all these kids have come through one system.
The whole time.
They started in the 7th grade. Matter of fact, it's just last, let's see here, what was it, last 12 years. All right, they were seniors when they started the school. When he came
Brad
here,
Emery was the coach when they started first grade.
Grade. So it's been him. So that's one of the keys. Obviously, Coach Emery is a great coach and got a great coaching staff. So when you put all that together and the length of time he's been here, where it's the same thing year in and year out, that these kids learn the system. And unfortunately, like it's been at Bruce, where they learned the system for 2-3 years. Well, before Clint, it was Ken Chandler. He was here one season.
Right.
So then you had another, maybe a couple of years. So, you know, you get these changes like that, and it's difficult to keep kids in the same mindset because you got different offensive schemes and defensive schemes and all that.
And when it gets to that point, it comes down on the head coach a lot because you develop that culture.
Yeah.
And that culture could swing one way or the other depending on how he leads that team.
That's right. Not only does he lead the players, but he leads his coaches. As we've seen, a lot of coaches have went on into head coaching positions from Water Valley.
Right.
And they're successful, and they learn under Coach Emery.
Yeah, we've had three coaches to go to head coaching jobs.
Well, you know, when I look at a person like Bill Belichick, you think, well, is he a great coach or does he hire great coaches? And I think, you know, from seeing it in my lifetime, you just got to suck it up. I don't personally like Bill Belichick because I don't like Tom Brady beating on Peyton Manning back in the day. But you got to take your hat off and just say, hey, man, the guy is incredible.
Yeah.
You know? But so we're going to let Rick loosen up his tongue tonight. I'm going to let you do the games that were played last week that we were out. So I'll let you go ahead and tell everybody what happened last week.
All right. Last week, the Senatobia Warriors lost to Lake Cormorant Gators 14-10. Bahia Indians lost to the Lewisburg Patriots 44-13. Holly Spring got beat by Corinth 46-12. And big opponent for us later on in the season, North Panola lost to Clarksdale 22-20. And Independence was open last week.
So, yeah,
incredible.
Unfortunately, everybody in our region lost the first weekend. So,
speaking of loss, they brought up a good point this morning. Came over the announcement and reminded everybody that today's day is 9/11.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel like long ago. I was sitting on the couch and Kelly turned on the TV and said, "Look what's going on," and it was just a horrible time in my life to see, you know, something like that play out on TV. And it was much certainly real up in New York. So that's what they're doing now. They're going to honor, you know, this date and the people that have lost their lives and family members in 9/11, the attacks. And we'll take a break. And when we come back, Bob will give us a rundown on the history of the two teams that are playing tonight. You're watching Blue Devil football.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, had a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Water Valley High School football in Bruce, Mississippi. Bob, it is time to do the rundown between the two teams. Have you got any info?
Well, I might have just a little bit on this.
They played a couple times.
Played a couple of times at least, yeah. Actually, this is the 50th meeting between Water Valley and Bruce. The overall series goes to the Blue Devils. They lead 26-22-1. First meeting goes back to 1947, right after World War II. Water Valley won 26-0 on October 15th of 1947. Then, of course, last year at Water Valley, the Devils won 48-0 on September the 13th. That was obviously an unlucky Friday the 13th for the Trojans. Games here in Bruce. Now, Bruce actually leads the series here in Bruce, 13-10-1.
We're working on that.
Working on that, yes. Coach Brad Emmer, he's 10-2 against the Trojans, his former team. Devils are 13-4 against Bruce since the year of 2000, so the last 20 years, Water Valley's dominated the series. Last winning year for Bruce, back in 2013, they were 7-4. Water Valley has an 8-game winning streak against the Trojans, longest in the series. The last win for Bruce over Water Valley was in 2008, 33-14. The two teams played every year from 1972, which was one of the early years of the Tri-Lake Conference. They played from 72 until 2008. Then they were off like 1 year and then resumed the series. Of course, Water Valley Blue Devil head coach Brad Emery played for the Bruce Trojans back in the 1990s, early 1990s. The Devils have given up only one TD in the last 3 games against the Trojans. Water Valley has averaged 45.3 points over those last 3 games while giving up only 2 points a game. So as you can see, they've been quite dominating the series in the last 3 games. The 48-point win last year, the largest margin of victory for Water Valley in the series. Bruce, as you mentioned, has a new head coach, Jamel Jackson. And speaking of Coach Clint Faust, who returns to the Water Valley coaching staff after serving as the Trojan head coach. Faust was assistant coach from 2004 to 16 for the Devils. And then for those 3 years, he was head coach here and back in the Valley. On this date in Blue Devil history, September the 11th, Water Valley hopefully will even this out. The Devils are 4-5-1. So that is a look at the history between the Bruce Trojans and Water Valley Blue Devils.
Well, the captains have met at midfield, and we've got a few, but Ty Kirkendall and, gosh, I think it was, I can't see the other guy. I think it was Marley Cook's little brother, Marcus.
Yeah.
And Marcus Cook, they're up to do the coin toss. It's kind of a, man, we've had such a mild summer, and then all of a sudden it's just been, and it's not hot, it's just humid as all get out the last couple of weeks. And it's not helping that we've got rain in the forecast for tomorrow. It's kind of more humid now than it has been. So I expect to see a lot of cramping tonight, especially with off-season workouts being delayed and taken away by some of the virus issues. But I'm just excited we get to play some dadgum football.
I am too.
And to spit in the face of those that say, don't do it, it's bad.
And to start off with an opponent like Bruce, it's always a big rivalry game. It was not only a rivalry game with us, but in my own home when I was growing up, my mom was from Calhoun County. So it was a big game for us to come over here and play them and them come to Water Valley. And my senior year, it was the only game we lost was to Bruce. They had a guy named Johnny Armstrong, played quarterback, went on played defensive back at Ole Miss. And he had a lot of accompanying players that were some good athletes, and we had some good ones too, but it just didn't work out for us.
Well, the Blue Devils have lost the toss, and I think the Trojans have deferred to the second half, and Water Valley will receive the football. So that means we'll see Dre McCray at running back position early. So we'll break now and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back, and the Blue Devils about to come out on the field through the sign. I always got mad about the, cheerleaders spending all day building these signs, and then football players tear them up in like 2 seconds. Now they're smart. They got the Velcro signs.
Yeah, they got the Velcro. That takes a lot of wear and tear off our cheerleaders. And maybe they can be getting some grades then. I'm the father of a cheerleader, and she always hate to paint up the signs. She's always glad. She's
every
glad to
week.
See. Yes, see the Velcro sign come on with Booster Club ball for them.
Yeah, I remember they would hang that thing from the goalpost with us, and we would sit up there, get behind that sign, and poke holes in it because we wanted to see the signal so we could go. And shoot, there wasn't much left of the sign whenever we did bust through because there was 90 holes in it. You know? But as we said before, the Blue Devils will get the ball first in this contest, and we'll get to see a little glimpse of how our offense is going to go, at least tonight. And I know every year it seems like Coach Embry will kind of save his hogs for later on in the year.
Yeah.
Dre will probably play a little bit tonight, but I imagine he's going to be playing mostly defense as they moved him to linebacker, and that's trying. And to be honest, he's got the body for a linebacker, and I think he could go to college doing that more than running.
Yeah, I do too. He's quick, and he can fill those holes. And we lost a good linebacker from last year, and with Burris, and we just have to see what he does and just take the wear and tear off of him at running back.
We're ready. We're ready for kickoff. Number looks like 26 for the Trojans, about to kick back deep for Water Valley. Looks like we got number 9, Chris Harris. He doesn't get it. That was that's number 3, Q Carruthers, and he broke it for a minute. They get him down at the 44-yard line of Water Valley.
At about the 30-yard line, he did a little stutter step there, and I think they thought somebody else was going to tackle him, and he just broke into the clear and picked up about another 10, 12 yards.
Well, Q is that's my student. I always send shout-outs to my students. So good job, Q, on the return. Keep it up. Work hard in my class, please. So, yeah, Dre will be in the backfield. Number 4, C.J. Telford will be the quarterback. And Blue Devils come out. They got a man in the slot headed across the field. They hand it off to Dre right up the right side. Flag comes in early. Man, why can't we just get a play without a flag?
I don't know. It's usually a holding call in that area.
Yeah, early in the year, we get peppered with flags. Yep. Already.
Call is holding on the Blue Devils.
So we got Colby Lafayette out here at receiver. Number 7, Marion Morgan. He's my student. And Chance Dewberry's in the game over there. He's probably playing H. And let's see. On the line, this year I'm kind of looking for Jonathan to do an incredible job. Norwood has got the body to be a beast on the offensive line. He's had a couple of years to get ready for this year. I'm hoping he has a breakout year on the line. Kind of a high snap. We're looking to
Quick
throw.
pass.
Good catch out there on the right side by number 15, Demarius Rucker. And it's going to be a little bit hard for us to do the numbers this year because, Marion was number 15 or something like that last year. So they switched up a lot of the numbers. Dre, of course, kept number 11. And What am I mistaken? Was not Hayden Eubanks 14 last year, and now it's Colby? All right, snaps handed off to Dre McCray off the right side. He's got a little bit of hold this time, headed down the sideline. And I'm going to just tell you what, he looks twice as big as the guys tackling him.
He does.
He picked up probably 20 on that gain.
And he got up to speed quick. He come through the hole and made a cut.
They're going to throw a flag down. We got a flag at the 43-yard line. Oh, my goodness, hold. So, but that, let's see how they mark that. It might be third down and about 6 after the mark off. Let's see. Are they going to move? No, it's going to say first down. The hold was past the stick, so it's a first down.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but the ball will be placed on the Water Valley side of the 50-yard line at the 47.
Timeout by the Trojans.
Timeout already by the Trojans. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs. Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils have a first down, and they'll be snapping the ball from their own 47-yard line. Got slot left. Telford looks back, tries to get the signal. Dre McCray is sitting there saying, hey, man, don't worry about it. Just hand it to me if you get in trouble.
Laid it up a little long.
Yeah, it was a good throw, just a little bit too far. He's young, though. Telford, is sophomore?
Yep, he's a sophomore. I was looking at the slot man on this side. I figured he was going to go up the seam. It looked like it was pretty wide open. They were cheating to the inside with their safety, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Morgan run a fly.
They're going to hand off to Dre McCray this time off the right side. Of course, you're going to run right over the back of Jonathan Norwood. You know, he's me and you put together, and meaner than both of us put together. You know, I'm going to tell you this though about Jonathan. Jonathan's changed. He was a rambunctious kid. Now he is just incredible to be around.
I think we fell for the first down. It looks like.
I hope so. It's going to be close. I think anything that close will be gone for, but I think you're right. They're wanting to move the chains over there. Yeah, there they go.
He got hit short and he fell forward. Enough to get the first down.
You know, that was Dre's MO in that playoff game last year. I mean, he would just keep getting hit and falling forward. Now they hand it off to number 9. That's Chris Harris. See, did he get anything? Maybe a 1 or 2?
Yeah, he ran up in the back, one of those big linemen, and he didn't have nowhere to go, and he had to cut it to the outside. And by the time he cut, the pursuit caught up with him.
You know, a lot of these parents are like, why do we keep running the same play? You know, and you talk to Coach Emery and say, you know, to them it does look like the same play, but we're doing different things on the line, trapping, you know, pulling, all this, and then we'll sneak up on them. Oh, wow. Telford got sacked that time. Looked like number 28 for the Trojans. He came through just off the left of the center. Blue Devils have got a bunch of New Jersey. They have third down out there. I don't know what's going on. It looks like we're punting, but they have third down on the chains. Oh, now they're going to change it.
Yeah, they hadn't changed
it. So Colby Lafayette will be back to punt. Marion's going to be your personal protector. Low snap, but Colby's going to get it off.
Gonna get a bounce. Punt. Get a bounce.
That's a good punt. So, taken by Chris Harris at about the 15.
You know, it's just with the first game of the season and the way practice has been going with the virus and all. You know, first quarter, it's going to take some ironing out to get some drives going. We had a couple of penalties and, you know, missed the blocking assignment evidently. So
this is a new Jerrion Jones is at corner on the left, on the near side over here. He didn't play a whole lot last year, but he's kind of short for a corner, but he is extremely fast. Now Parker Todd's in there at linebacker. Dre is looking like he's going to be strong side linebacker, I'm assuming. And you've got
Freeman.
Shedley?
Yeah.
Shedley Freeman.
He's a good size.
Ooh, was Parker offside? If not, he had a great jump on that ball. Good pursuit by the Blue Devils right there.
I don't see a flag.
Number 2, Moy Armstrong on the right side for the Trojans.
I don't know how he didn't get a flag on that. He was in the quarterback's hip whenever they snapped it.
17, Kirkendall for the Blue Devils.
Well, you're going to hear Ty Kirkendall's name called a lot this year. Him and Dre. Avery Humphreys is in on the line of scrimmage. He's filled out. I'm going to tell you what, he looks just as big as anybody else out there now.
And Jamaris, number 90, he's a good-sized young man.
Well, we'll talk about him in a minute, but he's one of those guys, you know. Snap is going to be – oh, wow. Fumble on the play, but Bruce recovers. That was just a direct snap to the quarterback. Oh, wow, what is this? Why have we got a flag on that?
Come in real late.
You know, here's my issue with that. Quarterback or whoever jumped on that ball didn't even have it yet, pretty much, and the Water Valley player had already left their feet to jump in there too. I know that's kind of a judgment call, but I'm sure it's going to be a personal foul on Water Valley. Unnecessary roughness or something like that. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
He must have dropped one of those no-say-ums. He must have said something because we didn't see any punches thrown. We didn't see any
He might have been upset with his left tackle. I would have been. Got hit like that. Because, I mean, he come through unchecked, and he laid the wood to him.
Wow, so we got about 3rd and 20 for the Bruce Trojans. So now we're going to figure out if our DBs are educated or not.
Play resumes is 3rd and 20 for the Trojans.
Devils have, man, we have almost we have 9 in the
Everybody
box
stacked
right
in
now.
There. Running. Ooh.
Trojans are trying to run the ball. I don't get it, man. You got 3rd and whatever. I mean, I understand not wanting to throw an interception.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. Throw it down the line. Get your best player out there and see if you can make something happen.
Challenge the shorter defensive back.
Trojans lost about 3 on that play. They'll punt with 7:42 to go in the quarter. In the first quarter, they're going to punt with the line of scrimmage. I mean, this ball might not make it to the first down marker.
That's 4th and 20. Looks like a long 20.
It should be about 23.
That's what I'm thinking. The scoreboard's incorrect.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Wow, it was kind of a bad snap. The punter just didn't handle it well. Oh, picked up. Oh, and then fumbled. Picked up again by Water Valley. That was Marion Morgan.
If he'd have hung on to it, he might have taken that one to the house.
Well, he tried to pick up one of those hard, iffy bounces, that's a 50-50, It's hard. You can fumble those pretty easily. Yeah, that's what we're saying. I think that ball barely made it, 2 or 3 yards past the first down mark. Not even that. 1 yard past the first down marker.
Ball's right on the 38-yard line. Be first and 10 for Water Valley.
So 1st and 10 for Water Valley. Now, who have we got in? That's number 8, looks like. Jaden Morgan at running back. He gets the ball, goes around the left side and puts it on the ground. Bruce has it.
Pulled his arm and dropped the ball.
They were saying about Jaden, he's incredibly fast, slippery, lots of moves, but he's got to work on that ball control.
36-yard line. Let's get it. First down.
Yeah, he had it on that inside arm and
he did.
And
yeah,
they pulled. That was the first thing they got to.
Well, usually they'll hand it off to that inside arm, but then once you get free and clear of traffic, you're supposed to switch. He didn't even have time to get out of traffic. They had him stripped before he got out of the first line. So the Trojans have the ball now at the 41-yard line. They're on 41. Number 15 for Bruce will take the snap. He hands it off to number 4 coming around the near side. Didn't get very far at all.
Parker Tide was coming through there quick. He got bumped at the very end, but he was if they were running to the left side, he was going to blow that play up.
Well, Jenkins was there, and I'm going to tell you what. He seems like right now, to me, he's been working this summer a whole lot on his agility. Coach Miggs posted, or somebody posted some video on Facebook of him out there. And I mean, it was in the middle of the summer by himself.
Yeah, early in the morning.
By himself early in the morning.
Yeah.
And he was busting his butt working on drills. So, and he's gotten a lot quicker. The snaps back. They're looking to throw the ball this time. Out on the wing, it's caught, but is he in?
They're going to say he got a
foot in. Wow, the 40-yard line of the Blue Devils. That's one of those you'd like to see on replay.
That was close, very close. Well, they're out of a hole now, and they can use their whole playbook, so this is what the Blue Devils can do and try to thwart this drive.
It's so strange every year to see how we got so many guys in different positions. It's just kind of strange to see how we're going to work together early.
Got trips over here.
Yeah, they're going to quarterback keeper. Oh, and he got smoked. Who was that? That was Ty Kirkendall coming up. And he let number 15 for Bruce know his name. I mean, look at him. He's kind of, he knows, you can tell he got hit.
He had a step, but he thought he was fixing to get in the clear, and then Kirkendall filled the hole quick.
Yeah, that was, those plays are dangerous. That quarterback, when he breaks free, everything clears and he can see, and Ty was right there. Well, you can't do anything. You just got to take a lick. So 2nd and 9, they're going to call it for the Trojans. They got slot right, slot left. They're going to look to pass this ball, throw it out near side. It's a duck.
Yeah, he hitched and he threw it about a yard over his head.
Sean Campbell for Water Valley came through and put a lick on the quarterback again. But it just seems like the quarterback never really got that ball in his hand to throw it. You know, when he dropped back, it seemed like he was still kind of trying to get a grip on it. It's Austin Plum. So 3rd and 9 now for the Trojans. So this time he's going to run line up slot left and keep it again. And he just gets taken out by Dre McCray for about a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 4th down and about 6. 4th and 6. A long 6.
Yeah, 15 got hit in the shin. He's limping on that a little. where he took his legs out from under him.
You know, I always give early in the year, Rick, I always give the advantage to the offense in the first game, you know, because they've had time to rehearse plays and work on things nonstop. The defense is more reactionary. You know, you can line up and you can see what formation the other team's running, but you still have to react. Ooh, high snap. He's just going to have to eat this one. That's Ty Kirkendall finally finishes him off.
I'm really surprised that they didn't fake it or go for it there, being down about the 35-yard line.
Hey, y'all, listen. That number 49 kid going off the field right there is Will Embry, son of Coach Brad Embry. Now, he was in on the play right there. I've been waiting to see Will on the football field for a long time. We'll take a water break here at the 4:46 mark. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back, Blue Devil fans, and Telford's going to take the snap and keep it himself around the right side. He's, all kind of penetration off Water Valley left side, and he's going to go down for a loss of about 4. Wow.
Yeah, they just got to start blocking down on that offside.
Right.
Those guys just come through like pouring water through a seal.
And I think what Coach Emery wants on that play is you got to catch it and go right now. Go, go, no dancing. And I think that's what we saw. It was kind of a stutter step play, and it should have been a sprint.
Yeah, they're not getting to the corner fast enough.
Slot right. Telfer's going to look to the left and fire it up in the air for
what a catch.
That's Colby Lafayette, and he catches it down at the 20-yard line for Water Valley. Big first down.
He looked it in and stuck his hands out, and it stuck to his hands like glue. That's a very good catch.
Wow. You know, Colby's been coming along for the last couple of years. Last year, I was shocked to see how well he did. First time really as a kind of a starting roller, getting a lot of snaps. This time, Water Valley tried to run it up the middle and didn't get nothing. Actually, they got negative 1.
Water Valley's wearing those gray jerseys tonight, and getting the shadows is hard to see those blue numbers.
Hayden Eubanks is in now. He's number 6. Dewberry's kind of an age back right now. He's in motion. Telfer's going to hand it off to number 3. And he gets probably 8 yards on that carry, 7 or 8. So it'll be third and about 4.
They got to the corner a lot quicker then, and they was able to pick up yardage. They, as you said earlier, stutter stepping in the backfield and it's giving the defense time to react.
Q did a good job running that ball. Still want to see him. Still want to see him get faster around that edge. Have a little more confidence in your blockers. Slot left this time, but the slot man's way inside. You see that?
Yeah.
That's Kirkendall, isn't it? No, that's Marion. Telford hands off this time to Dre up the middle. It's hard to stop the man. I think he may have got it. Let's see.
It took about 6 Bruce Trojans to bring him down. Close.
4th and 1. Water Valley's going to go for it. Quick snap. Let's see. Telford runs up and just quarterback keeper and dives for it.
It'll be close.
Yeah, it's going to be let's see. Only needed about a yard, half a yard. I don't know. It's just going to be wherever they spot it. They're going to have to measure.
He's not the biggest kid out there either, so he's never allowing his quickness to move the ball forward.
Let's see. We'll get everybody out off the field and come measure this one. So I heard the coaches talking before the game. They were like, kids aren't allowed to shake hands after the game. And they were laughing, you know, how funny is that? They could tackle each other and beat on each other all game. And then, okay, no, because of COVID, you can't shake hands. Let's see, they're going to pull it tight now, make sure they got it tight. And it is, whoa, let's see. Wow, he's looking at it.
He had to pull a card out.
No good. He put his credit card between the stick and the ball. So Water Valley comes up just a hair short, and the Trojans will take over with 2:14 left to go in the first quarter. No score. Bruce will take over at their own 10-yard line. Well, we all kind of know how this is going to end. We're going to wear them down. In the second half, it'll be ugly.
I believe I'd send Dre his first play. I'd blitz him.
I asked you what year it was, sports fans. Gallon of gas, 18 cents.
18 cents, that had to be 1950. All right, Trojans going to line up with single right, single left. Looks like they've got a couple of guys in the backfield. It's like they almost got a split back. No, it's almost like a wing tee almost. They pitch it to the guy that was on the left side. He makes the corner, but I don't think he barely got the line of scrimmage.
Right.
So yeah, it was a well-designed play, just not fast enough.
He looped so deep in the backfield, it took him forever to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's right. And I think you got to sit here and think as a coach, if you're playing a team with a bigger line of scrimmage, you don't want to have any plays that go backward because that gives them more time to get in the backfield.
That's right.
You can get you negative.
Quick openers.
Right. You want to be quick and hit them fast. Get upfield.
Run some traps.
So slot left, slot right this time. Plunk is going to hand it off to number 4 this time. Number 4 gets it up there almost. Let's see if he got the first down.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
Bryce Armstrong. Am I not mistaken, Armstrong, he was a running back last year, I believe, wasn't he?
They have Armstrongs every year, I think.
Exactly. I mean, that's what it sounds like. They have Armstrong every couple of years. That's how Bassfield was. You would say somebody like Booth, and then, which one? What year? So, first and 10.
They got 2 or 3 Armstrongs on the roster this year.
They're looking to throw this one. He just throws it up. That should be. It's dropped. Coach was wanting that call. It hit him right in the hands. He should have had that catch. That wasn't bad coverage by Carruthers. I mean, that was just, to me, just a hang it out throw. That was a dangerous throw.
He ran to the ball. There was really nothing we could do to defend it. He was running back towards the line of scrimmage, and just happened he made a good play on the ball.
Slot left, slot right. for the Trojans. It'll be 2nd and 10. Plunk's going to get the ball and hand it off. This time again to number 4, and they got a flag down and probably tackled in the backfield. So at most they got the line of scrimmage.
I think they were holding Jenkins.
Yeah, I tell you what I'd do. I'd deny this penalty. I would decline it. Are they going to keep it?
No, it was holding on the Trojans.
I don't know. I mean, you would have 3rd and 10 if you decline it, and now you're going to have 2nd and 20. I don't know. The only plays that Bruce has hurt us with is the long pass.
Right.
You know, they've only had one decent run. That was only for 10 yards. 1:02 remaining in the first quarter. No score. Bruce is sure taking a lot of time. They have 18 seconds on the play clock. The game clock's at 50. They're just trying to hopefully run this clock out is what they're doing, Rick. They're way deep. They don't want to punt. Yeah, I guarantee you they're running this ball 15 hands off to number 1. Going around the left side. He gets a little yardage right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. He got 12, 13 yards on that carry. 26 seconds. That might be the last play of the quarter.
Instead of a 3rd and 10, you have a 3rd and 7 now. But I guess you play in the numbers. The kid made a good run. He kept his feet after he got hit. He spun back to the inside.
Those plays right there on your defensive end, they can't commit to a block on the inside on that play. All right, into the first quarter, no score. Bruce Trojans have the ball. We'll take a break and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
All right, we're back. 3rd and 6 for the Trojans in their own territory at the 24-yard line. This time Plunk has number 4 Armstrong in the backfield. I don't know, that play just got blown up. Jenkins finally comes in and wrestles him down to the ground for a sack.
He almost fumbled the ball, and he was bobbling it, and Jenkins put his arms around him. He actually helped him.
Think so.
Keep the ball to his body.
So 4th and 11, 4th and 12 maybe. The Trojans, they'll have to punt, and the punt has not gone well. The snaps have not been fast enough. Water Valley's been back there.
I'd put the block on. They've had a hard time handling the snap.
I do like having 2 return guys back here with an unstable punting team. That way when you get the shank, maybe one of you, I wish they would come on up some. in high school, I would rather play against the short ball than against the long ball.
Good snap that time.
This one should be caught. And that's Marion Morgan going around the left side. He's got room. Parker Todd, leave that guy alone. He's all the way in the end zone for a touchdown if there's no flags. That'll be about a 45-yard return if there are a 47-yard return right there for Marion Morgan. No flags. Now, okay, that somebody threw a towel off. I thought, sure, I'm just negative right now. So at the 11:04 mark, the scoreboard has been initiated. Blue Devils get on the board first. Nice run by Marion. It was a good catch, too, because he had a defender right in his face. So John Surratt will come on for the extra point. Okay, we got a new snapper this year and a new holder. Walker Tedford is the holder. John is the kicker, and I want to say Isaiah was it, but they got, I think 58, let's see. Who is that? Phillips, Alton Phillips, not Isaac. I think that's Alton Phillips. Okay, so let's see how this transition goes for John. Good kick.
Oh,
he made it. Way to hang in there. Walker caught that ball on his right foot and then got it on there. That was a good job by Walker.
That was a good job.
So Blue Devils up in the second quarter, 7-0, 11:04 to play. We'll take a break and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Joe Black and Associates Public Accountants, located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black and Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven. Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils just got on the board, 7-0. Second quarter, 11:04. John Surratt's got the ball teed up on the right hash, the near hash, ready to kick this thing off to the Trojans. Wanted to see how John's leg has improved, see how much strength he's got this year. Maybe get some touchbacks, but he's popping this one up to the 20. It's called by number 2 for the Trojans, and man, he's got some room to roll. Cook would have had him, but I think that was number 22. What was that? Jerryon Jones, number 22. Pulled him down over there. But
another one of those, is that an Armstrong kid running the ball there on the return?
What like number did I say he was? I can't remember what number I said he was.
I can't remember either.
Odds are it was an Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. You have a good chance of getting it right whether you knew who the carrier was or not. But he cut to the outside, and it looked like he's going to go out of bounds. He planted that right foot and cut up the sidelines and picked up another 10, 12 yards.
Oh, did. All right, slot left, slot right. And Plunk has this guy Armstrong in the back, but that play didn't go anywhere. They tried to hand it off to one.
Dre McRae blew it up in the backfield.
Kirkendall, I think, is going to get all the credit for Dre's hard work.
Yeah. Dre couldn't wrap up on him and knocked him back, and Kirkendall got the credit on that one.
We get a camera on the field. You see Dre walk up to Kirkendall and say, "Hey man, you're not going to give me a high five or nothing? You know, you owe me a Gatorade or something."
Whew. Yeah, he was definitely coming on a blitz, and I'd use him more like that.
Well, it's just so hard to stop him.
Yeah.
And even if you do, he's blown up that whole area. Single right, single left. Got 3 guys in the backfield. He's handing off to Armstrong. It's on the ground. Water Valley has it.
Is that Jenkins?
I think it is. Yeah, 90. That's number 90.
The big man.
Well, he was a beneficiary of the right place, right time, right there.
Look what I found, Coach.
Well, Blue Devils get the ball. Great field position inside the 40 at the 37. Yeah, call it the 37. Slot right. Marion's in the slot. Colby's out wide to the near side. Can't see who's out there wide on the left, but they're throwing at him. And it was overthrown. That was number 15. That was Rucker.
Yeah, they called him Morgan.
We got a guy down for Bruce. Can't see. He's not hurt. Well, let's see. He's not jumping around in pain, but he's not getting up either. So, all right, we'll take a break while they check on the injured Trojan and come back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back. Water Valley is in Trojan territory after a recovered fumble by Jenkins. They got a 1st and 10 from the 37 of the Trojans. 2nd down, sorry. That's right. Dewberry's in motion. Handed off to number 8 around the left side. He got a great block. And he's gone. Touchdown. Water Valley. No flags that I see. That's going to be a 37-yard touchdown run by number 8. Jaden Morgan.
Just goes to show you when everybody executes, what can happen. Just goes to show. Dewberry come around, made a good block.
And coaches just say, now wasn't that much easier than, running 15 plays? You just do everything right a couple of times and come on, take a break. Yeah, number 58 to snap. That's Alton Phillips. Walker Tedford to hold and John Surratt to kick. I'm hoping this little group, it's been something new for John every year, either a holder or a snapper or something. Snaps low again, but John pokes it through. That's good. Way to hang in there with it. That's one of the things that me and John worked on a lot. Just keep coming. It's not your fault if it's not there. You got to keep coming. 14-0 the score. Water Valley is up. 9:55 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back, Rick. Surratt's, it seemed like he just kicked off, what, 15, 20 seconds ago or something?
Yeah, it's quick. They're getting into a rhythm now. Hopefully.
Surratt's going to come up, he's going to squib this one. Those are hard to catch. Look at that.
Kick.
Number 1 has it for the Trojans. It was just number 26 for Water Valley just gave him the leg.
Yeah.
Who was that? DJ Liddell. He just stuck his leg out and tripped him.
Yeah. I was wondering if he didn't get a penalty on it.
Well, I think because it hit him up here in the thigh more.
Yeah.
If it had hit him down there below the knee, yeah, you got a flag for that. So 1st and 10 for the Trojans at their own 21.
21, yeah. I'd send Dre again. 1st down, I'd send him.
You know, if you send Dre left side, right side, not so much up the middle, with what they're trying to do, it's either going to close down the middle or he can get in there in the backfield.
Right.
He's got a 50% chance of either running right or left. This time Plunk hands it off to the near side to number 1. He gets hit immediately. He falls forward for 1, but nowhere really to go right there. Blue Devils had it swallowed up. And that's Jenkins right there. I mean, come on.
He's playing all up and down the line. This big man's moving back and forth.
And he's a sophomore. I don't know if people realize this, but if he keeps working, he gets quicker and faster and all that good stuff, he's already, I guarantee you, Ole Miss and State and all these teams are looking at him already.
He's got the size.
He's just got to develop the technique and the work ethic, which we saw this summer. He's developing.
Just get his feet quick, and I think they're flip-flopping now on the line.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think that's going to be on Water Valley. I think Zach Martin jumped a little bit and baited the guy. Let's see if they call it on Bruce or not.
They're discussing it.
They're trying to see who jumped first. Did Martin come across the line? Did he get in the neutral zone? Yes, they're saying he did. So it's going to be offside, Water Valley, 5 yards. So it'll be second about 4 after the mark off. Or should be. Bob, me and you have seen some weird stuff on these mark off. 15-yard penalty might be 9 yards. You don't ever know. Yeah. Sure seen that enough.
No, we all sides. Blue Devils.
I'm okay with that spot. That's fine. I'm not going to say anything about the SPOTs because we've been cursed the last couple of years with bad spots. Plunk gets the ball. He's looking to throw it down the right side. He's got 2 guys running down the field. Oh my goodness! Look, Shedley tried to go up. Freeman tried to go up and pick that, and it went over his head. And the Bruce player should have had it and been gone.
He was right in his hands.
It hit him in the wrong place.
Freeman flashed in front of him, and he just broke his concentration.
That's the only thing I could think of because it hit him right in the stomach. Amazing. I mean, that should have been gone for a touchdown. So 3rd and about 4 now. The Trojans down 14 points. They're going to call a timeout. They didn't like something that they saw. Now we'll keep it here, and we'll chew your ear off for a minute. Every week we do this, and it comes out on Max South Channel 98, 97. That's right. And we also put the game out every week on YouTube, and that comes out about Monday. And we're gonna shoot for Sunday, but Monday at the latest. And I tell you what, if you'll go to YouTube and click on Water Valley versus Bruce, right? Water Valley vs. Bruce Trojans, or Bruce, just Bruce. you can pull up the game, and then when you get this game Sunday or Monday, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and that way you'll get a notification each week whenever it comes out. You won't have to be like, you don't want to be the second person that sees the game now. You got to be the first person that sees it when it comes out.
And you can watch it at your leisure.
Yeah, you'll have to be careful because we have 2 or 3 games on YouTube now, Water Valley versus Bruce, so make sure it's 2020. Yeah. You should put COVID behind every one this year. That's right. So Trojans will have 3rd and 4 coming out of the timeout. They talk things over there. Oh, he was hit quick. Number 12 has the ball out here, and he gets smoked. Ball came out, picked up by Dre McCray. He's down the sideline, going towards the middle, and he's in for a touchdown.
He took that in from about 25 yards out.
Wow, 25-yard touchdown return after the fumble by Dre McCray. Are there any flags? I can't see. I was waiting. Down here at the 10. There we go. And I didn't see that because I was watching Dre McCray. Sorry, I'm guilty of watching the ball. Well, it's looking like that touchdown is going to come off the board, but Water Valley will have the ball somewhere in the neighborhood of the 20, 25-yard line.
And what's so bad, it was really probably uncalled for. He looked like
right.
It
wasn't going to bring Dre down anyway.
He was behind the Trojans going in for a score.
We say that every year about every game, right? Especially with blocking the backs across the field. That chaps my butt. You got a guy going down the right side of the field. On the left side of the field, you got somebody that's not even involved in the play, blocks in the back. What are you thinking, man? All right. Morgan's in motion. They're going to check it off and look, see what the coaches want to run. Telford's got number 8. That's Morgan back there. He hands off to Jaden. Jaden doesn't get anywhere on that. He may have lost a yard. Good penetration right there up the middle. We are weak in the middle a little bit.
Yeah, they went through both gaps on each side of White, and he could get one of them, but he couldn't get both of them.
I'll tell you what, I say we're weak in the middle, but you know what? Every year we'll run the ball up the middle 5 times and get no yards, and then in the 3rd quarter, touchdown. How does that happen? Just wear them down.
We got some large young men playing on the line.
Looks like I think they're young in the middle, though. You know what I mean? I think we're young in the middle, big on the edges. So this time, Telford's going to take it himself around the left side. Quarterback keeper, he's got the first down and more. He may have a touchdown. Touchdown, Water Valley. That's going to be a 22-yard run by Telford. That's his first touchdown of his career in high school, right? I don't remember calling his name last year at all. Yeah, it would be first quarterback touchdown anyway, right? So, kicking crew's back out. 7:51 to go in the 2nd quarter. You know, there was no score coming in the second, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, sort of like last year.
All right, let's see how the snap goes here. Good snap this time. Ball's down. Great kick. Look at that. Boom. Good strong kick right there from John Surrett. 21-0 for the Blue Devils. It's going to be a long night if this keeps up. 7:51 to go in the second. We'll take a break. Be back for kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
All right, we're back. Surratt's got it teed up. I don't know what he's got in his repertoire this year, but he's already popped a couple up and squibbed one. Let's see what he's going to do on this one. I'd love to see him boot one. He's popping it up near side.
Kicking it again over here.
Fielded at the 14. Trojans say, I just don't like that. There's so much room between the ball carrier and the defense.
Right.
You've got all day to see. Your vision is 100%. You're blocking. Even if you miss a block, you have time to pick it up. I don't like that. Boot it all the way. See, that ball, if it goes down to the goal line, he's got to run an extra 10 yards or 14 yards to get to where he was.
Yeah.
That gives us a chance to get farther down the field. I hate the pop-up kicks. I hate them.
Kick it, line drive down through there and let it bounce around and make them have to field it like a shortstop.
Well, my first year in Jacksonville, our coach didn't care. He said, man, I don't care about hang time. You know, hang time is always, in the kicking industry, has always been a premium. If you can get it up there and hang it real high, we love it. And the pros, that don't, no. You want it as long as you can kick it, as far as you can kick it. All right, Plunk comes to the line. He's got single right, single left. Send number 2 in motion. 4 almost moved early. But Jenkins just wrapped that dude up. Somebody had him by the legs. Who was that? That was that Parker? Yeah.
Yeah, 24, Parker.
Parker had him by the legs, and Jenkins just gave him the old bear hug. I'd call that a no gain. I would call that a loss. It's a loss of about 7 inches, 6 inches. Yeah, they did move it back now. Wow. All right. Call it second and 11, short 11.
Definitely a passing situation.
Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to get a. Oh, wow, nice job, Q.
Yeah, he laid off of him. Not very well. He could have caused interference, but he laid off of him and made a play on the ball. Right. So that was a good play.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt you that bad in this situation with the score being what it is to try to do what he did on that play. But their formation is basically all they're doing. They got slot receivers, and they'll either pull them in or kick them out. That's it. So they're either bringing them in kind of as a double H or wing T or something like that, or they're kicking them out into the slot position. That's it. Watch them. Their whole offense is based out of that formation. So Plunk gets the ball. He's looking to throw it again, but he's got pressure. Throws it to number 2, and it's dropped because was that Kirkendall? Who was that? No, Chris Harris. Chris Harris hit him as soon as the ball touched him.
Cook was in there also.
And how many guys got back there in the backfield? Probably 4 or 5 Blue Devil jerseys in the backfield, giving pressure on the quarterback.
They were definitely having a party back there.
I saw the Trojan staff going around. They must have sprayed 4 or 5 cans of wasp spray before the game. If we get a little tipsy out here, it's bug spray. 4th down, Trojans are going to play. It's a good snap. Flag comes out. That was the best snap they've had. Back them up. That punter's just hacked off. I mean, you tell me finally get a good snap. Had plenty of time to get it off, and we got to back up and do it again.
When he didn't have to jump for.
We had that one time. We had an injury. We had a penalty on the play before, and there was an injury. Backed up to the 40-yard line after I punted it all the way in the end zone. Coach was mad at me because they had to come back to the 20. I was like, are you kidding me? Uh-oh. It hit our player. That hit our player, number 18 in the back.
Sure did.
So that's going to be Trojan ball.
Somebody should have been hollering at him and let him know, get away. Yeah, but we got the ball, though.
No, it's Trojan ball. It hit Dalen Vaughn in the back of the jersey, so that's going to be down right there.
58 come up with the ball. They discussing it.
Well, they better get this right because it hit our player. That can't be our ball.
Well, we recovered. We come up with it after we recovered.
Acting like, hey, we got it.
Yeah. Alton Phillips got the ball. So it's still a live ball.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm confused. They were punting us. Yeah,
right.
So they could have come up with that ball. That's right. It hit our guy.
It was still a live ball when it hit him in the back. And somebody got in there, and it was actually Phillips, number 58. He got in there and rooted for the ball and was able to.
What? Oh, my goodness. Of course. We couldn't tell who had it. Y'all came up with it, so we'll just give y'all a penalty. Back you up a little. How did we do it? Was that one? That was one of our losses last year at Calhoun City, but it was a tight game, right? We should have won it. That's right. We had so many errors in the second half. Turn the ball over a lot. So Blue Devils have the ball, slot left. Chances in motion. Going to be handed off to number 8. He gets a little bit of yardage this time. That's Morgan, James Morgan. Jaden Morgan. We have to be careful because there are a lot of Morgans on our team.
Yeah, we got Morgans like they got Armstrongs.
Well, second short. Will Sanford's another one of my guys. I was looking for him. He's going to be playing defense, though, mostly defensive end. I've been trying to watch for him, but I'm having to watch the backfield. Chance in motion. It's going to be thrown this time out wide. That's way overthrown. That was intended.
I tell you what, we're halfway through the second quarter, and the big man, Harrison, White, Ferguson, Norwood, Hervey, you don't see a lot of hands on knees. You know, those big men have been out there playing, and you got a couple of young ones out there that are 10th graders.
10th grade, yeah.
Yeah, Ferguson and
let's see.
Yeah,
Norwood's actually sophomore, isn't he? Let's see.
They got him listed as a junior, but
yeah, junior. That's right. Okay. All right. Snaps back as a keeper. That was a direct snap to. Is that Dre?
I don't look like.
He didn't look like him, but could have been. No, that was number 17, Ty Kirkendall.
Yeah, that's Kirkendall. He was when McRae's running, he's hitting hard, and Kirkendall looked like he was looking for an opening as soon as he got the ball, and it wasn't one to develop. So
5:39. I'm glad Ty's back. You know, last year he was hurt.
Yeah.
Remember that? And he didn't get to play very much at all. It was a sickness or something. I think he had abdominal something going on. It was something unusual, and his life was in danger there for a minute. You know, we were worried about him. Coach Lee went up there, and Coach Lee left at midnight, and Embry pulled in. You know, and they sat with them all for like 2 days. I'm glad to see he's on the field and healthy.
We had Jenkins in there lining up on the play, so he's going to be playing double duty now. He was playing defense, now he's on offense. See if he comes back out on this play.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, he's lining up at end on this side, on the right side.
Jenkins?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 big boys right there, Norwood and Jenkins next to each other.
Yeah, got McRae in the backfield.
I'm going to just say we're probably going to run it this way. Yeah. How about that? You pull a guard, too.
Lining up in an I, power I. All right.
But he's going to keep it. Kirkendall is going to keep it behind Dre. Yep. So you had Norwood and Jenkins, and then Dre lead blocker for Kirkendall. Tell you what, they defended that about as good as you can defend it, and it still got 5 yards.
Yeah. He followed his blockers to the tee. If he'd just cut onto the outside, he might have been able to take it down the sideline. Everybody was boxed up inside.
That's the problem with high school. You get a couple of kids like Jenkins, and you just can't play them both ways. and Norwood. You just can't. Those guys just can't be on the field all night long. Snap is thrown down the sideline to oh my!
Right in his hands.
It hit him. It hit Rucker in the helmet.
Yeah.
He looked back to see where it was and hit him right in the face mask.
And what was so funny? The ball just levitated there. If he just kind of turned around, he might have had another chance at it.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Blue Devils. And 4:54 to go. I'd say we need to get one more time in the end zone before half. That would be nice.
And you know, we've been running a straight vanilla offense, so there ain't been any trick plays. And
slot both sides. They put a guy in motion near side, and Telford's going to keep it himself. See what he can make out of it. And he gets the first down and more. He's inside the 40 to 37. They'll say 38.
He cut on a dime out there. It looked like he's going to keep going wide. He cut back inside, straight up the field.
I think it was supposed to be a pass. He was looking downfield at first, and then he saw that Trojan defender coming, and he planted that foot and cut up.
Yeah.
Replay. Well, a lot of these plays are RPOs for the quarterbacks. You know. So this time he's going to keep it. He's looking to pass. He throws it out in the flat to Marion. Good catch, but Marion's hit immediately. But still, it's a gain of 5 or 6.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, that's that Tom Brady woodshed or connection right there. That nickel and dime you all the way down the field.
And the quarterback made a good throw. Just little as he is, he still got the ball out there on a line to him.
Well, we tried to run it up the middle that time with Jaden Morgan, and people will be like, why are we running our smallest back up the middle? Because that's where they're not expecting him to go. If we can just get a block, it can go big.
I'd be willing to bet they're going to go to the wide side of the field on this one.
We got a flag down on the near side over here. I'm wondering who is on.
I saw him, one of our guys pointing at Bruce. So
hopefully that'd give us a first down.
It was actually the Fed, I think, was pointing. I don't know if he got tangled up with somebody or what.
Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson, one of the two, hit a home run and score a touchdown the same week. Oh, that's no good. Oh, offsetting. Let's see, are they going to offset the? Or actually, one is a. What's he doing? No, he started a yard back. That fool. So they're going to mark both of them off, I think. Let's see. Well, no, I think you said it was on us, Bob, but I think they must have had that the wrong way. They must have turned around and said, okay, so instead of offsetting or 2 different penalties, I think they just had it wrong the first time, pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
That won't be the first.
Kobe was clapping his hands, pointing at them, so I was wondering if it was going to be an offsetting or.
So 1st and 10 inside the 20, the 19. Dre is in motion. It's gonna be a keeper for Telford up the middle. He gets a couple up to about the 16.
Well, Big Norwood got him a pancake.
Yeah, I imagine he'll get a few. 3:30 left. As fast as the first quarter went, this quarter has slowed down tremendously.
It did.
You know. So, great snap, here we go. It's a throw out to Colby.
Oh,
it was just right to his hands. He's got to have that one, though. He knows it. He put his hands up like, oh, my goodness, should have had that. Now, I wouldn't be unhappy to see a field goal right here, y'all. We'll see John get him a couple of points real quick. He's got 3. I mean, I'd take a touchdown. Yeah. I also wouldn't be upset to see a field goal. So the situation 3rd and 7. Dre's in the backfield. Telford's going to try to keep it himself. And it's going to be a field goal situation. He only got a couple. That'll be 4th and about 3. So John Surratt and the field goal team comes out to attempt what is going to be a 30-yarder from the right hash. This is well within his range if he gets a good snap and hold. That's always iffy at this level. Right? I mean, you're talking about Walker. Walker's done a decent job I've seen tonight, but it's just they're still young and need some more experience. So we'll see how this goes. Good snap. It's down. John got it up. I think he's got it. It's good.
30-yarder.
30-yard field goal for John Surratt. That puts the Blue Devils ahead 24-0 with 2:31 to go in the second. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
All right, after the 30-yard field goal, we are back. John Surratt is 1 for 1 on the year and 3 for 3 on extra points.
You can't get much better than that.
No. John Surratt's just a junior, guys. But yeah, I was told he's not really interested in college right now, but he's got at least a JUCO leg.
Yeah.
At least minimum. I'm going to tell you, I've seen a lot of NFL guys that didn't have incredibly 80-yard legs, you know, strong 80-yard legs, but they could hit those 50s just every time, you know. Trojans are having a hard time lining up right. Yeah, they had a big hole over here between the 50 and 45-yard line, or 35-yard line. They brought a guy up. So there's going to be a penalty. Delay a game or no? Water Valley had the ball teed up on the 35. That's right. Wrong. Yeah.
That confused Bruce.
Confused me too. Wait a minute here. Right, John comes up. He's going to punch it to the left side this time. It's going to land on the ground. Picked up. A Trojan player. That's number 8, and he gets upended at the 30. So Trojans will have 2 minutes and 23 seconds to try to put some numbers on the board for themselves.
He brought down by Freeman.
Say. Gosh, y'all, I feel old. Say.
Let's get it. First down.
Hey, that coached against him or had him on my team when he was 6 years old. You know, and forever. I think it was T-ball. I had him on my team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on my team, on Maris's team, 6 years old. So, same formation out of Bruce. Handed off up the middle. Armstrong, he getting nowhere. He got the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was brought down by Embry.
Are you kidding me?
49.
Atta boy, Willie. I call him Willie. I'll be walking down the hall and I'll say, William Wallace. Okay. So, you know, we won the state championship a couple years ago. The news worn off of that and we had to get back to work, but we still got to recognize that 30 years ago, this season, was the 30-year anniversary of the 1990 state championship football team. 15-0, man, you just don't see that a whole lot.
They were fun to watch.
Man, Bryant Mix was on that team. Jeff Bynum.
Trey Higdon,
that's right. Terry Varner was on that team too, wasn't he?
Perry Rocket, Lanier Bam Person.
10 people went to college, some at least JUCO off of that team.
The Hervey brothers, well, the Herveys were on there.
Well, it's D.A. and
D.E.
D.E.
Yeah. D.E. went on to Southern Mississippi. Played cornerback for them. He could get lower up under center than any quarterback I ever seen. You could barely see the top of his helmet up above Higdon's rear end.
Got another timeout. Keep it here. Blue Devils already have. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. You talk about Will Embry getting in the game and starting to play a little bit. I'm gonna tell you this. Just knowing Brad Embry, the kid is getting no breaks. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's not. I'm guarantee you, Brad is like he's kind of like me. I don't put my kid in unless he deserves. You know what I mean? So for Will to get in, I've watched Will for many years. Of course, I've known him since he was a baby. You know, I'm just proud of Will because, man, he's grown so fast. It's been hard for him to stay, and he'll catch up athletically, and then he'll grow another 3 inch. You know, and it's just been tough for him, but he's becoming just like his daddy and his uncle. He's an athlete. He's going to be an even better baseball player.
Him and Parker Todd are in there now as a linebacker.
So 3rd and about 4 for the Trojans. Blitz coming. Uh-oh. Chris Harris got a little too happy. He's going to give him the first down. They just started walking backwards. There wasn't no guessing on that one. Don't even try to play that off, you know. All right, my bad.
Yeah, they were cheating up on the line of scrimmage. The linebackers was cheating in, and linebackers backed out, and that caused him to take off.
Let's get it. First down, Trojan.
All right. This time they bring their 2 slot guys in. Plunk is under center. Armstrong in the backfield. They're going to hand it off number 8 coming around. He's hit immediately by Kirkendall. And number 34, that is Campbell, Sean Campbell. That's going to be a loss of a 1. So defense is starting to get a little synergy. Another timeout for the Blue Devils. They're trying to get the ball back is what's going on. It'll be 2nd and 11. So I want to mention again, you can catch the playback every Saturday and Sunday it's 11 o'clock, right? Comes on at 11 o'clock Saturday and Sunday on channel 97 Max South, and then it repeats all day long. So through the weekend, so you can catch it anytime. So if there's 11 to 12 or 11 to 1 time slot, you can catch it again at 1, and then again at 3 or whatever. And then again on Mondays, Sunday. We're trying to do it on Sundays, but Mondays for sure on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Water Valley versus Bruce 2020. Look for the 2020 game, and yeah, don't put in 2020, but Bruce, Water Valley versus Bruce. Look for this year's game. It should come up. It'll be the freshest one, and you can watch it at your leisure. We were saying you can watch it in the tub, bathroom, wherever. You can cook and watch. He's going to keep it. Plunk's going to keep it, trying to make the corner. It's going to be an option. Water Valley dives on. That's Jenkins again with his 2nd fumble recovery if he comes up with it. He does. No, did somebody else pull it from him? I thought Jenkins laid right on it. If so, that would be 2 in 1 game. That was going to be an option play, but the quarterback was that was a boneheaded play trying to throw it high. Don't do that.
Somebody got a hand on it.
You just tuck it and eat it. Tuck it and eat it. Only Brett Favre can get away with stuff like that and live to tell it, you know, as a positive thing. So Water Valley's going to throw this ball out in the slot. Marion, he almost broke loose. He got about 4 on the play. Water Valley's in a hurry up. 1:30 to go in the first half. Marion's going to be on the slot in the near side. Colby all the way closest to us. So Telfer's going to throw it up for Colby, and man, good shield right there by the DB. He just kind of slowed down. He had position on Colby and just let his body, you know, kind of shield Colby from making a play.
He had to slow down and couldn't make a break on the ball.
Third down at about 6. Oh, come on.
I look for him to roll this away.
Jaden Morgan in the backfield. Telford get the snap. He's looking to throw it again. He's going to throw it right down the sideline.
Oh, pretty pass.
That's number 15, Demarius Rucker. And he picked up the first down and is inside the 10-yard line to the 9. Water Valley's on the ball quick, ready to go. Telford gets the snap, hands off to Morgan up the middle. He gets a couple and is brought down with 1:05 to play. Clock's running. Okay, they're stopping time. Let's see what this is. I didn't see a timeout call. I don't see a flag. Oh, there is a flag. Chance is we'll have to get our spotters to watch Chance Dewberry because he lets us know every time there's a flag in our favor. He did. He started clapping. We got a car with the headlights on over there and it's blinding me.
Yeah.
As if my old eyes didn't need anything else to make it harder. So face mask on the Bruce Trojans. That'll put it in half the distance to the goal inside the 5.
First down. Down
to the 4 and first down from that spot. So Blue Devils they have a minute to get it in the end zone. Not too tall of a task. Dre McCrae's back in the backfield with Telford.
Imagine he'll hammer here.
Yeah. Dewberry's in motion. Flag throws. It's going to be.
I think we had 2 moving.
Either that. The clock was real close to going out too. Yeah, you got 2 men moving in that. Yeah.
Yeah, the wingman was coming across, and then there was somebody else, Bob, over there.
Yeah, you can't move if you're off the line of scrimmage if you got somebody in motion. So it'll be first and goal from the 9 or from the 8. 9 or 8. I can't see from here. I think it's the 8.
Yeah, they're saying 9 on the scoreboard. It looks like it's closer.
Well, I think so. Dre's still in the backfield. Single right, single left. Extra blockers. Dre goes up the middle. He's got a hole and he's in the end zone. Touchdown.
He's quick and big.
8-yard touchdown run for Dre McCrae with 56 seconds to go left in the first half. He was going right with that ball, and then he just planted and cut it right back into the middle. And they got a couple of blocks right there. It's wide open. So Surratt comes back out to try to make it a 31-point game. Walker Tedford to hold. Snap is back. It's a good one. Ball is down, kicks up and through. It's good. 31-0 is your score in favor of the Blue Devils. 56 seconds to go in the first half. We'll keep it here and talk about the second half. The second half is going to be very long, and you'll see a whole lot of fresh jerseys. And we're talking about this every year. Water Valley's been blessed to get a good lead early in the year against a lot of teams, and they can get a lot of younger kids in. I mean, they're getting to play JV ball and high school ball, so they're playing 2 games a week in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
You know,
they're getting that experience, and that's what counts to develop these young men.
The only hard thing is trying to keep up with how many snaps the backup quarterback gets. You got to make sure they don't get, because I think they have a snap limit if you're playing both. Or at least a play limit, how many plays you're in on.
I know when I was in school it was quarters.
Right, quarters.
And I don't know what it is now. It was 6 quarters a week, I think you could play back then.
All right, Surratt gets a foot into it. He put this one down there about the 15. That was Armstrong. Or no, that was number 8. Could be an
Paxton.
Armstrong. I don't have an 8 on here for them. Do you see it?
I think they called out Paxton on the
Okay.
on the intercom.
Let's get it. First down, Trojan.
Well, you know, with all the COVID restrictions, you know, you look at the stands. I mean, I'm going to be real honest with you. You put another 100 people over here, and it ain't going to be any different.
No.
Any different. The kids are not social distancing at any school. All right, this time it's handed off to number 1 for Bruce. He tries to get the – that's Collins. He got the corner, and he got about 7 or 8, let's call it 9 yards on first down.
Dre got to him just a step late. He managed to get an arm on him and turn him down the sideline, but he couldn't get him out of bounds.
So 46 seconds. Clock stop. 2nd and 1. This is this has all the potential to be the best drive for Bruce all night. All they've got to do is pick up one more first down. All right, that's a keeper ball. Armstrong right up the middle. He got the first down and then some. He got it inside Blue Devil territory to the
I'll tell you what, little
44.
Little 32 it looked like. He got run over, but he brought him down. He hung on to him.
Who is that? Who is 32? Let's see. Walker Tepper.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's tough. His brother, Bradley Tepper, is number 52. He's on the line right there. So the Tepper brothers are in effect right now.
He stepped in there and took him on.
This looks like about the same play. They just handed off to number 8 this time.
That'll be it.
And nope, play stopped. We got a timeout. Timeout, Bruce Trojans. My good, with 7 seconds left. Well, the wind is picked up out of the southeast, which is telling me for sure it's going to rain now. You know. Bruce has got a player down also. Somebody tell him we already had the timeout.
Could have saved that.
Yeah, the referee turned around, timeout Bruce, and then they got a player down anyway, so that they could have got a free one. No, 7 seconds. I don't know if you can even throw. You can't throw any kind of a pass with that amount of time. That's number 8. That's one of their big play guys right here.
Yeah, he's been toting the rock.
He's got it at least 10 times tonight. Hate to see anybody get hurt. It looks like he'll be okay though. It's a little bit of a sprained ankle maybe. He's walking it off.
You know, to both teams' credit though, we was concerned about it being so humid and maybe having some cramps, but they look like they got pretty fresh legs. You know, as far as both teams. You know, they like Water Valley might have a little more spry in their step due to the score, but they are using some fresher players too. So
and I'm gonna tell you this, Brad, they sub a lot early in the year. They do. They're real good about subbing. That's the advantage of being an old school pro. I mean, you know, Brad Emery's been coaching here for 13 years. I mean, you got to get a feel for the game and your players and how much time they spend on the field. That was a dangerous throw right there. That was actually a really good throw out there to number 12 for Bruce. He was down inside the 20. And again, I don't know if he just maybe got blinded by the defender, but no one was really on him at the time.
All they had to do is just catch it.
It just hit him in the hands again, bounced out. They have had trouble with that. Flag at the line of scrimmage. That looks like a chop block or something? Yeah, it's going to be a chop block. Oh, roughing the passer.
He's somebody.
Okay. That'll be a 15-yarder from the spot. So, man, that'll give Bruce a first down inside the 30 to the 26. 2 seconds, 2.4 seconds left in the half. This one's got to go in the end zone.
It lined up 30 yards.
They were a little far back. They didn't get the memo on the mark-off.
Yeah.
So he's under center this time, Plunk. And he's going to throw it out over the middle, and his
He got
receiver
hit.
didn't even turn around. He kept going. He thought it was a longer throw.
He got hit
Plunk,
right as he threw it,
Yeah,
too.
he had to get rid of it right then. So that's it. End of the first quarter. Score 31-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. We'll take a break and be back for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. Right after this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, had a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
The Blue Devil scoring summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-patted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils did nothing in the first, but then it came strong in the second. It's time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. Rick, tell us what happened.
As you said, it was a scoreless first quarter. But the Blue Devils got it started early in the second quarter, around the 11:30 mark of the second quarter. They had a 47-yard touchdown punt return by Marion Morgan. PAT was good by John Surratt, 7-0. Second score come on a 37-yard touchdown run at the 9:55 mark in the second quarter by number 8, Jaden Morgan. PAT was good by Surratt also. Then at the 2:51 mark, had a 22-yard run by C.J. Telford. PAT was good, brought the score to 21-0. And then we had the field goal by John Surratt, 30-yard field goal, drilled, made the score 24-0. And that was at the 2:31 mark of the second quarter. Then almost at the end of the second quarter, 56 seconds to go, we had an 8-yard touchdown run by number 11, Dre McRae, to bring the score to 31-0 half.
Well, you know, games like this, you still have to come out in the second half and play. It's a 4-quarter game. I don't care what anybody, no matter who you're playing. Keys to the second half, Blue Devils have to get in the end zone at least one time and show that, hey, we're still here. And then you can sub in and do whatever you want after that.
Right.
But, you know, I always like to come out and have first guys everywhere and run it down the field and get in the end zone and then start subbing out. Because you really, with the way this year has gone, you're kind of in danger of injuries early in the season because, let's face it, they're not as prepared as they have been. They didn't play the 7-on-7 they did in the summer last year, and they didn't play all these other games throughout the year that they're normally used to doing and spending time with each other. So, you know, I like to see them stay healthy more than anything.
Right. You want to see how that first unit is going to respond after they come out of the locker room, start the second half, and just see how they start rolling and how they get back on track, playing ball in the second half. And then, as you said earlier, get that experience for those younger players. They get out there and practice hard too, and it gives them some motivation to get out there and want to practice and play ball, and it gives them reps, and that's what it takes. You got to have the reps to be able to learn. No better place to learn is actually on the game field. You get out there and practice all day, all week, and it's fun to get out there and be a part of the team and play some.
Well, Embry will be the first to tell you somebody's going to go down, so 2s and 3s have to be ready.
That's right.
Well, we'll take a break. No band this year for now, I'm told. So, who knows if that'll change, but the bands will not perform at half, so we'll just take us a legit break and be back for third quarter action after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back here at Trojan Field in Bruce, Mississippi. Water Valley's got a 31-0 lead. We got a minute or so before they kick this thing off. Water Valley be kicking off to the Trojans. But we were going to talk about real quick an ex-coach, ex-Water Valley coach.
Yeah, that was
and player.
That was Coach Dean Wright. He coached at Water Valley from 1976 through the 77 season. I was privileged enough to be able to play football for Coach Wright for 2 years, and he passed away on August the 27th, and he's going to be missed greatly, not only by his family, but by his players that he coached. He brought the FCA to Water Valley, and I learned a lot of football from Coach Wright, and I know he's looking down on us today. He was a very good man. He was a godly man, a Christian man, and his services will be tomorrow at Hernando, and Brantley Phillips Funeral Home will be in charge, and it will be at 11 o'clock at Hernando Memorial Park Cemetery. He, of course, is survived by his wife, Miss Barbara, and his 2 sons, Shay and Shannon. So appreciate all thoughts and prayers to go out to that family. He was a great coach. He not only coached Water Valley, but he was one of 3 coaches that he coached and played for Water Valley. Other 2 being Coach Bob Tyler and Coach Jerry Holt.
And not only coaching at Water Valley for those 2 years, but he spent a good number of years at Charleston over there. I think about 8 years or so in the 90s,
yes.
coaching there. Then I know he coached on the private school level as well, and some other schools. I failed to remember those.
He actually, when he left Water Valley, he went to Mississippi Delta Community College, coached there, and then he went to Shaw, coached down in the Delta, some teams down in there. But he's a very good coach. He had some good teams over at Charleston. They give us some good games.
Well, I never met him, but of course I know Bob Tyler, and I know Coach Holt. Coach Holt still comes, and he's got a key to my shop anytime he wants to get anything at the high school. And my boss come in, hey, who's that taking a tool out? I said, you don't worry about it. He can have anything he wants, But
yeah, Coach Holt spent many years at that high school, because
yes.
by the time he was in high school, that school had opened out there, so he played up there.
Yeah.
And then later came back and coached, and then went into the administration level at Water Valley High School.
He played football with my brother. My brother was a big lineman. He was the biggest player on the team in the 11th and 12th grade. And they handed the ball to my brother one day, and he kind of run over Coach Holt on a goal line drill. And my brother was kind of proud of it until he heard Coach Holt say, "Give him the ball again."
Give it to him one more time. Yeah, I always hated those drills. We did Oklahoma drill and all these other bull in the ring. That was back, when I was in high school. Bull in the ring was every day almost. We'd warm. That's how we warm up. You would stretch and then bull in the ring for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then you'd go into position. But I mean, it was a rougher. And talking to some of the older guys like our mayor, Don Gray, and he was telling me that whenever he was playing, linemen were 160 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
But their face masks were terrible. Kids getting broken legs and noses and, just every game.
My brother was the biggest guy in the 11th and 12th grade, and he was only 220 pounds. Of course, that was, 66, 67, 68,
Well, the 75, 76 teams, they had 2 or 3 players over 200, and that was it,
Yeah, Coach Holt, he took us to a bowl game in 78.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. If crappie fishing had a bowl game, he'd be in that every year. Because the man can find the fish. And, I consider myself a decent fisherman now only because Coach Holt comes up and on wherever I'm fishing. I'll be way off in the woods somewhere, and I'll see Coach Holt, and I say, I'm in the right spot.
Yeah, if he's there, you're in the right spot.
That's right.
He's a fish locator just by sight.
I used to follow Tommy Hill around the lake, and I'd learned a lot of these spots. And now I get out there before anybody, and then here comes Coach Holt, and I'm gonna tell you this: I'll let him have the spot. You know what I mean? I'll go find some new fish. Well, it'll be interesting to see how Water Valley comes out in the second half. A lot of times teams like Bruce will go in there at halftime and then they'll get a little instruction and a little push and they'll have a good third quarter, And we've seen that. I mean, hey, look, remember that Ole Miss game back in like 2008 or 7? We played like North Jacksonville or something.
Oh, Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
We were beating the crap out of them at halftime, and then they came back and won that ball game.
Yeah. They went for 2 and at the end of the game and won.
I hadn't been to a game in a while, and that was the first game I'd been to in a couple of years. I told my wife at like third quarter, I said, we're going to lose this game. You got to be kidding me. All right.
See if they turn him loose and let him kick it deep.
Nah, not Embry. So Surratt tee it up on the right hash. And he's got some boys out there. He's got some speed guys on coverage. We'll see how well they're timing it real quick. I haven't watched that. I've been watching John. He's lined up to kick an onside kick. Now he's coming back. There he goes.
He kicked it in the hole.
They're a little slow still. Nice. Oh, fumble. Oh, wow. Water Valley had it. Say had it.
Yeah, he was going to run with it.
And then it popped out of his hand and Bruce fell back on it. Say. All right. Well, we'll see what Bruce can do on their first possession in the second half. That number 8's still limping real bad.
Yeah.
Tell him to get your butt off the field. But he's having to tell his replacement what to do.
Looks like they going back with the first unit, Water Valley. Looks like it's pretty much the whole first unit back on the field.
A little bit different formation this time. So they hand it off to Armstrong. He's up the middle for 2. No, 8 was out there on the kickoff, but then he came off limping again. He's down here on the 50-yard marker, trying to stretch out something. These kids don't understand that stretching is 100% imperative that you stretch every morning.
Swapped out some players on the defense now.
See Q out there. Oh wow, that play just got blown up. Well, he may have made the line of scrimmage, but that was a gift because we should have had him down 6 or 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they got good pursuit, pushed him back into the backfield, and then he found a little crease and was able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Uh-oh, tied up, North Panola and Calhoun City at 14. That's a good game. Their fans are into that game.
Yeah.
All right. 3rd and 10 for the Trojans. They got a man in motion. They hand it to him, but he's tackled at the line.
End closed down on him.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, though. You have to be really smart as an end because you might close down 3 times, and then the next time he just slips on by you.
Right.
And he's gone for 60 yards. I remember yelling at Nate Murphy 3 years ago. He would shoot up that field every single time, and the guy would run right by him. And I'm like, when are you going to stay home and make a play? Come on, man.
Getting a good breeze blowing.
Feels good. Here comes the punt. That's straight up in the air.
It's like bounce backwards there. It did bounce backwards.
Uh-oh. Chance, watch out, buddy.
You see that so much nowadays. When I was a kid, you just get away from the ball, just going to run off the field, and, just get away from it. But they'll run up to it a lot.
Well, there's a smarter way to run your kickoff or your punt return team. You can, if you'll drop some of your guys back so they can actually see the punt and get a gauge on it, you don't have to block them from the line of scrimmage. You can get on back and come up and find the area on the field where you want to protect or block so you can get your return guy upfield. But at these levels, they block the whole time. They try to block. Just stay on your block for 20 seconds. That's impossible. Oh, nice move right there by Telford. He's going to keep it. Oh, he's got the corner now.
He's shaking and baking.
That's why he's playing quarterback. He's a sophomore, but that's why he's playing that position.
He showed some good vision there. He saw where his blockers were downfield, and he ran to the place where he knew he could get a block. And, of course, being a darting quarterback like he is, that helps a lot too. He can stop and turn on a dime.
I thought we would have a quarterback like a Manning or something at some point, like a 6'3" guy.
Oh, he dropped it.
Like Colby. I thought Colby would be our quarterback one day, but now. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 10 inside the 30 now. We're at the 25-yard line. No, I'm sorry. We're at the 22.
We got Bubba Sprouse in there, number 64.
Oh, my goodness. You know Doug is watching right now.
He's a sophomore.
A little bit of movement out of 75. That didn't work out very well. 3rd down. So 22.
So
Jerrion Jones.
Right now, the starting offensive line for the Devils is one senior and the rest are underclassmen. So.
All right. Number 1 goes in motion. They hand it off to him. He's going.
Got that corner.
Oh man, come on. Was that a chop block?
I believe so.
Flag on the play.
It didn't look like a hold. I didn't see a hold, but there is a flag in the backfield or right at the line of scrimmage. Chop block, yep. On us, crap.
Back when I
yeah, it's going to be a timeout. Water Valley, 3rd and 9. Take a timeout. So we'll take a break and be back after the timeout. Right after this, you're watching Blue Devil.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
Back. The penalty for the chop block penalty is being marked off for Blue Devils. And I'll tell you what, John Surratt's probably going to get another shot at it right here in a minute. It'll be a long one. He's got the leg from around this area, so let's see what we can do. We're going to pump it and throw it kind of deep. Oh, that was to Marion. He just could not grab it. I don't know. I don't think Coach will kick one from 49 yards. But he's got a little wind. Possible to make this. It'd be 49 yards from here. Oh, let him try. Let him try. Rick, we were talking about this on Facebook all week. Somebody brought it up. Taylorsville, we were playing Taylorsville. We were number 1. They were number 2. Bassville was number 3. We had just beaten them the week before. And I kicked a 55-yard field goal, and we ended up winning. I kicked 2 field goals, one by 5 that day. And
he's open.
He was open. But it was a bad snap. My holder just threw it down. The coach thought it was a 45-yard field goal. He just, in his head, he saw a 45-yard line where we lined, where we were going to line up, and he thought 40. It's only 45 yards. He can kick that. But he had forgot the 10, And he was trying to call timeout on the sideline when I hit it. I nailed it there. It'd have been good from 60. Turnover on downs for the Trojans. My goodness. That clock needs to run a little bit, Bob. And see, now if we'd have put that in the end zone, that'd have been a little bit more incentive to do that.
Yep.
Nevertheless, here we got a 1st and 10 for the Trojans. High snap. He hands it off to Armstrong. He's got it. He's tackling the backfield. That's a 2, 3, maybe 3-yard loss. Wow. Well, I mean, Rick, here's what I'm seeing. I don't know about you. I'm just seeing that offensive line for the Trojans just getting worn down.
They are. They played pretty tight the first quarter. They moved the ball a little bit. They've had spurts, but they number one, our defensive line's big. They got some big old boys out there that they have to push against. And gets to wearing on you when you're not making first downs.
Exactly. Second and about 12. Plunk gets the snap. He's looking to throw this one. He's going to throw it up the sideline a little, but no, that ball's
Jenkins is in there then. He disrupted him.
Q is doing a pretty good job staying on his man. Oh, my goodness. That's in the area of a hole. Holding, yep. So, you know, Q is one of my kids this year in the classroom. We only saw him get in a couple of times last year, and that was like at running back right at the end of the game or something like that. So it's good to kind of see him playing some pretty tight coverage, you know.
Yeah. He's doing good.
His only declined it finally. I've been calling for that for 10 years. Decline every one of them on second, you know. Just take the down, get rid of it.
I'm surprised they hadn't tried more slants.
Oh,
you know?
Wow. Ooh, he dodged him. I'm talking about Parker Todd came in full speed, and had he connected, he'd have broke the kid in half.
All you can see was a flash. That guy, he made the right move when he spun.
Man. I mean, Parker Todd's not Marley Cook or anything, but still, he's coming 100 miles an hour. You know. So that's going to be a punt for the Trojans.
You know, we've been walking up our guys, you know, tight, and I'm surprised they hadn't tried a slant or something. It's open.
Oh yeah, it's always been our Achilles heel. No, that's a legal play right there, Chris. Good job. Nice job, Marion. Stay in. Wow. Oh, that's a spear.
Yeah.
That should be a 15-yarder.
He hit him with the crown of the helmet.
Right, he led with the helmet and came down and hit Marion on the back of the head. That's got to be called, in my opinion. Now, you don't have to necessarily say it's a 15-yarder. It could have been, you know, a 5-yarder and a warning. But something's got to be said about those plays.
And you know that whole
Chris is a little bit like he's going to lay down now.
And that whole thing is that rule. It really protects the guy putting his head down. You know, he's the one that's going to hurt his neck or cause a possible injury to his spine.
So who's so this guy, what's our new trainer's name? I can't remember. I saw his name it's got to be on here. Here it is. Let me find it real quick. Team trainer, Roger Tollison. That's right. I just wanted to mention his name. Yeah, that's Chris Harris. Looks like he strained a muscle or something.
Yeah.
So I've heard nothing but good things about Tollison, Roger. You know, I'll tell you what. There's all the guys that I've ever been, we didn't have a trainer when I was in high school. I'm sure y'all didn't either. Our trainer was the head coach.
Yeah.
You look at it, if it bone wasn't sticking out, get off my field.
Right.
You know, that was our trainer. So
ice it.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it. Let's go.
Cream of cheese it.
Quit being a wimp. Get back in there. That's all we ever heard. But but all the trainers I've ever been around, Ole Miss and the pros, they were paid good money to do what they do. These guys are almost donating their time. You know, I'm sure they make a little bit for signing up with the school or whatever, but that's almost doing pro bono work right there.
Now they got the electric shock they can put on it.
The stem is incredible. After back surgery, that helped me out tremendously. I don't think there was a penalty marked on. Snap to Tollison. He's trying to keep it. He's looking downfield. He passes to Marion. Marion catches it and is down at the 33, 34.
Flag.
Yeah, we'll get a flag down here on the near side. It's like low block or a clip. Chop block. Dadgum. Another chop block. That's 2. That was out here on the receivers.
Yeah.
What the crap? That's out here on receivers.
They've been going at it pretty good. I've been watching a little battle.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Just got to stay under control, work together, let ease off of them if you think you're going to push them into another guy.
Q and this cornerback right here have been tangling it some.
Yeah, you just got to know you can throw them over a guy, but you just can't be touching them whenever they do trip. You can't be engaged with them. All right, Toss is coming near side. He's looking to throw to Chance, but Chance is covered up, so he's going to keep it himself. Still got about 5 or maybe even 7. Let's see. That's about 7 yards he got right there, 6 at least. Turning something into nothing, or nothing into something, however you want to look at it.
I'd come back to that same play because Q took off and he had the corner. He'd handed the ball.
What's Embry coming out there for? We got another play down? Somebody squatted down over there. But Chance loves to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Chance, yeah, that's him too, Dewberry. So you can't. He faked Coach Embry out on that one, didn't he? That all started because the line couldn't see the signal, So he sits down so they can see over him to see the signal. These guys on the other side like Norwood, Colby, and all them. Oh my goodness.
He was in the middle of them all squatted down then on the line.
5:40 to go, 31-0, no score in the third. All Blue Devils in the second. Oh my goodness. We're going to have a timeout. Timeout, Water Valley. We'll take that break and we'll be back after it. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
Second 16 for the Blue Devils. Using the direct snap to Morgan. Morgan's got a little room. He got it up to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be around 3rd and 10. What are you seeing out of the offense that you like, Rick? I mean, are you seeing any consistency yet, like in a couple of positions, other than the line? Some of the line's doing a really good job. But
yeah, they, as I said earlier, conditioning. They start to put their hands on the hips a little bit now, but their cohesiveness of the team, as far as the line, and they're starting to swap some players out.
Yep.
But I'd like to see us run some screen passes or something. But it's really not in our repertoire to do that. But wide receiver screen or something. You got some speed, get them out there, and
Well,
the quarterback's made some good throws. We had a couple dropped. It was, point blank dead on, and he's just a 10th grader, so he's just now starting to get strong. He'll be he'll be getting more strength and learn how to read defensive.
Well, I was sitting there looking at. I think we punted already, right? Didn't Kobe punt earlier? Yeah, he punted down there inside the 20.
Yep.
Delay a game. Delay a game, Water Valley, pull it back. Well, that's not a bad thing where they are. I mean, you're only 40 yards from the end zone, so.
And we've had a lot of people run the ball. Of course, Dre McRae, he's the go-to man when you have to. You know, he's just so big and thick, and he's quick getting up to speed.
Ty's run it a couple of times.
Yeah.
You're thinking, but you got to have that speed back, and I think that's who we're looking for. And Jaden Morgan and a couple other guys. Okay, that's a good end over end kick. It's going to run.
Out of it.
Oh, catch it. Q, get it. Right there. Inside the 5.
Yeah, you know, Q, he made some good runs last year.
He's quick. Yeah, he's grown a little bit. Last year it was so tiny.
Yeah.
You know, and fast. And I remember thinking, man, he's just so small. But he only got in 4 or 5 times, you know, his sprinkling on us. Look at that.
Let's get it.
Sure
First
is.
down, Trojan.
But yeah, I remember him last year being really quick. And now it looks like he's gotten even faster. So you still got your starting defense in a little bit. I mean, Dre and Ty and Parker Todd at the linebacker position.
Looks like maybe Griffiths is in there now. Griffiths, yeah, he's in there.
On the line?
Yeah.
All right, slot right, slot. It's going to end up being slot right, slot left. But oh wow, Armstrong right up the middle. He got 16 real quick. Yeah, he pulled off 16 yards in a second. He was gone upfield. And you know, all that stuff they've been doing, coming around, that time he went up almost off guard.
After 14-yard gain, the ball spotted out. 23-yard line. That's good enough. Let's get it. First down, Trojan.
The linebacker's playing a little bit back in normal position now.
Hand off to off the right side, number 2. He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that previous play, I think they took their own step out of the play. They played up in there tight, and he got by them before they realized it. Now they're playing about a 4-yard drop at the linebacker position. They were able to make the read and step up in the hole.
Right. Well, yeah, you blitz. It is a gamble.
Yeah.
You blitz the wrong hole and they pick up your block, they're gone. Because there's no one until you get to the secondary. All right, 2nd 9 for the Trojans. Still at their own 23-yard line. Single right, single left. They got a man who actually hand off to the first guy up the middle. That's Armstrong. He's got another big run. This time it goes for more than 16. That's more like 30. We got Q is hurt, and he's not feeling good. Q is hurt. They need to get out there. Okay, Rogers coming on out. Yeah, that was from the 23. That's 35 yards. 35, that's right. Yeah. 35-yard pickup.
They're making some changes on that left side.
I think he lost his wind. They're pulling on him, trying to stretch his back, it looks like. He might have lost his wind on that. Couldn't breathe. Guess I give me something to mess with him about Monday. He's a good kid. He's quiet. He does his work. You know, I think in today's world, I worry that the kids are addicted to the phones. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know, when you give them a task, they'll put a phone up and go to work. Only if it's a task, you know, that they need to accomplish. But if you give them some riff-raff stuff to do, they'll give you a riff-raff attempt at it. You know, I think the change in today's kids is they don't want you to give them anything that's not serious. I think that's the way our society has shifted. If you really want me to do something, it better be important. Don't tell me to just go grab that piece of paper over there.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's get it first down, Trojans.
No busy work. They want a task to build and do.
That's right. All right, here's the handoff right up the middle.
Those quick openers.
Well, you would think that Parker Todd right there just stay home in the middle and pick that up, but somehow they're getting a block on him every now and then.
And really, they just blocking head up.
They're shutting it down now.
Yeah.
79 came in now. That is Travian Torrance.
Yeah, he's a sophomore too, I think.
Yeah. He's feisty. Look at him. He got on it. Oh, look at it. Ty Kirkendall being silly. Ty came out doing the Forrest Gump run. Minute 23 left in the third quarter.
Well, they got 2 downs to make 6 yards, try to get this first down. And
this has been their best drive of the game so far.
It has.
Been pretty well planned out. They had no tricks either. Just right up the middle, at us.
And I don't think Dre was in there on any of those plays. He's back in there now, linebacker on this side.
Yep, he's in the middle.
Let's see if they want to.
Oh, he's blitzing. He's going to catch that guy from behind. Nope, Ty. Oh, Parker Ty got him. That was good. That was your linebackers right there. Did a great job. 37 seconds.
Yep, they got a 4th and 4.
Oh, Isaac Phillips in the game. Okay, he's got his hand. He had hurt his hand. He's got it wrapped up. See that big block club thing on him?
Yeah.
All right, 15 seconds left in the third. 4th down, they're going for it. Hand off to, oh, he almost dropped that ball. Did he get it? Yeah, he got first down.
He got it.
That's a little guy, number 36. Nick Cruz. He's only 5'9", 160 pounds. Can you imagine 5'9", 160 pounds running the ball up there against Dre and all in?
Oh, yeah. And number 90 out there, it's Jenkins. He's
I wouldn't run into him if I was.
No, I wouldn't.
All right, into the third quarter, 31-0 in favor of the Blue Devils, but the Trojans are trying to get on the board. They're chipping away. We'll find out what happens in the fourth in a minute. We'll be right back. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
All right, we're back. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Oh, this play ain't going anywhere. That's except a loss. You know, that's the only downside. The Blue Devils, if they get penetration, I think it's okay. The Trojans want it's to some degree a little penetration, but they need that penetration to be picked up and kicked out and whatever, so the third guy can get through them or around them and create a hole and open up layers on the field.
Right, get that first wave
right
by them.
But the play's just taking too long. They're getting caught from behind, or somebody will miss a block right up the middle with Armstrong this time, and he got that's Will Embry. Coach's son got him on the right on the knees, on the thigh pads, and upended him.
Submarined him.
That was textbook, though, brother.
Yep.
Gain of about a yard, third and about 13.
Third down and about 12. Armstrong, you can tell body language, he is not happy. See him?
Yeah.
He must not be getting the ball either.
Uh-oh.
He's not. That's 36.
That play was blown up from the get-go.
Well, you could tell Armstrong wasn't getting it because of his body language. If I was on the other side of the ball, I wouldn't even gone after him.
36 Cruz on the carry for the Trojans.
Look at him. He's frustrated. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being frustrated, but don't show it. You know what I mean? Don't let them know. All right, 10-18 to go in the game. They're sprinting up to the line of scrimmage.
4 seconds.
Well,
3, 2.
Flag. Well, you know what? That's legal, though. I don't know. That was legal. No one else was moving. He has to be set and put in motion, right?
Yeah, I don't think he ever comes set.
Yeah, he's got to get set and then go on. He could have come up to the line. He didn't have to get out that wide. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's fourth down.
That's experience right there. So, 4th and a bunch right here. Uh-oh. Everybody's offside on that play. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a referee. I hate to try to figure out who was offside first.
Call is offside on the Blue Devils.
I wouldn't even care who. I don't care who it's on. They could call either and that'd be right.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't try something like a halfback pass or something, just to try to make something happen.
You know, I kind of think like at this point, the coaches it's almost becomes a practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're looking for them to run a play correctly.
Right. And if it's not going to mean anything, don't let somebody else see what you can do. You know?
That's right. Uh-oh. That ball's on the ground, brother. Look at it. It's over here. Picked up by Water Valley. Marion's got it, and he's gone.
That's it.
No one's going to catch him. He's in the house.
He recovered it on the 44.
No flags. Yeah, that ball was on the ground for 3 seconds before Marion picked it up. It was just shuffling around between feet. So that ball was picked up on about the 45, 46-yard line or 44-yard line, somewhere in there.
It's 44.
So that's a 56-yard return. Wow. Marion's gotten a little bit quicker this year. I'm going to tell you that. It looks like he's got a little speed on him from last year. Now, he's always been quick, but, that fifth gear has not been there, you know. Hopefully he's got that fifth gear this year. So 8:57, 37-0. John Surratt comes out to make it 38. He's ready for the snap. Comes the snap. It's a little off to the right a little bit, but John boots it through. It's good. So you score 38-0. 8:41 to go in the game. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalabusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
John Surratt's about to punch this thing, kick it off. But, hey, Bob, the clock is running, brother.
It is.
Clock is running. We'll be out of here in 7 minutes. Uh-oh, that's going to go out of bounds. No, it stopped. Good backspin on that Bellotta ball.
Back, like a golf shot.
John, I love to watch the back. I call it the back country. All these folks that aren't even in on the play and they're hitting each other, you know.
And then you'll see one fly out down the field where somebody's going to grab somebody by the shoulder pads.
Fight break out.
Yeah, there's a couple of.
Oh man.
A couple of backs out there going at it.
Somebody's going to have to take these peanuts away from me, or my son's going to kill me. If I come home with 2 or 3 peanuts left in this bag, he'll strangle me in my sleep.
Kyle's blocking the back on the Trojans.
Man.
If it stays like this, Bob, it's going to be, 3 out of 4 years? Be 0?
Well, the last time we were here, right? Well, no, they scored the last time we were here, so that was 2 years ago. Because remember, they scored it right at the end of the game. 18. Yeah, that would have been 18. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe that thing got called back. I know they did get in the end zone. It must have been called back. But it was trash time. I know that. 6:19 to go. Well, the other thing Coach Jamal's looking for is, are these guys going to give me some effort right now?
Right.
Right now.
They got grit.
Times like this, I call my team up and say, look, forget about the score. I want to see who wants to play. Get out there and do it right and give me some effort. You go half speed, you get hurt real quick. Monk's it's a direct snap that time to 36. He got hit immediately. There's just not any blocking up front. No. We had talked about that earlier. You know?
Yeah, there's. It's just they're pretty much at will. You know, we've got some of our second team players in there playing, getting some experience, and you think if Bruce would tighten their splits down or something, but they just pulling right through and disrupting the play.
You remember lifting weights and you get up to like 200 or 225 or whatever it was, and you just into your sets and you just can't lift it anymore.
That's it.
That's what it feels like. They just can't do it anymore.
You hit the wall.
But you know, smart players can use that to their advantage. I can chip you and get you to turn the way I want and get you to come upfield the way I want you to create a hole.
Right.
So if you can get 2 guys going up, opposite ends of a gap, that gap's open. My goodness, penalty on the Trojans. They can't catch a break, can they? Poor guys. They're at the 10-yard line now. It's going to be 3rd and 15, 14. Plunk under center. He hands it off to Armstrong. He got a couple. He got about 5 on that play. You know what? He's a good little running back, man. If he had some blocking up front, he'd be dangerous.
Yeah.
So 4th and 8 for Trojans. They're going to have to kick it. And Water Valley's going to send in all new jerseys. Yeah. Second string kickoff return, except for Marion. All right, I see a number 21 out there. That's my number. You can't mess up. Who is that? Who's 21? Bryce Terry. That's my cousin-in-law. I knew that. Yeah, Kelly took pictures of him the other day, and I was like, oh, Bryce got my number. I don't know what my problem is. I got Alzheimer's, I'm telling you.
He's another one of those younger players out there getting experience. Sophomore.
He's an athlete. He's going to be fine. He's young. Yeah. Dad's on the school board. I'd hate, you know what, is whether I disagree or agree with whatever the school board has done, I would not want their job this year. You know what? Or our administration, a lot of the teachers, I've been blessed this year. My parents have been really nice to deal with, but I can't imagine the job they're having to pull each week, making decisions and listening. The nation is divided on whether or not go to school, stay away, stay home, wear a mask, don't wear a mask.
Right.
No way you're going to please anybody.
By 3 yards, we send it
Yeah.
down to Valley.
All right. 2nd and 8 for Blue Devils. Morgan passes it out to
nice pass.
Who is that? I couldn't see the number. That was a good pass. It's first down inside the 10.
It's it's shadowy over there. It's hard to see with those jerseys, and they perspired now, and it's hard to see the numbers.
Pass complete. Good enough for
looks like 15.
Yeah.
Scores around the area late in the 4th. Vardaman 6, Holly Springs 20.
Morgan takes himself in the end zone. Touchdown, Water Valley. 1:46 left on the clock.
Water Valley rumbles in for the score.
That's Morgan. Jaden Morgan, right?
Left in the game.
Yeah, Jaden Morgan.
What yard line was that?
That was on the 9-yard line. Oh. Yeah, he had just gotten inside the 10.
Hard to see across it.
Yeah, you know what? I keep 15 is Demarius Rucker, and I'm having a hard time because the last Rucker we had was how tall? Rucker? Remember, Rucker was probably what, 5'6"? Kick. Wow, nice job. All right, 45-0, 1 minute left in the game. We'll take a break. Be back for kickoff. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnott are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
Joe Black and Associates Public Accountants, located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black & Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black & Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven.
All right, we're back. They finally let John kick one, and guess where it went? I'm just gonna say kicked in the end zone. We just met Armstrong's dad, running back for Trojans. Nice man.
Yeah, it's probably one of the Armstrongs I played against.
His and he just let me know the coach Jamal is his son.
All right.
And Armstrong. So that's pretty neat.
There's some athletes. John Earl Armstrong, Johnny Armstrong.
Wow. So the birdie in my head told me we have averaged 45 points per game the last three games we've averaged 45, and we are dead on that average right now. It'll be 4 games in a row at 45 point average. 33 seconds left. Trojans just running a couple of plays. This might be the last one. It's a keeper around the left side, and it's going to be going for a loss. 20 seconds left. Well,
it'll be the last play, it looks like.
Are they going to get it off? Nah, they're going to let it run out. They're coming off the field. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the ball game. Yeah. Water Valley, first game of the 2020 season, has put up 45 and recorded a 0 on the defensive side. We'll take a break and be back for the scoring summary right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, had a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-patted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back. Water Valley put 4-5 up on the board. Rick, it's time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. Tell us how did it happen.
First quarter, as I said earlier, it was 0-0. Nobody scored in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, scoring early in the second quarter at 11:30 mark, had a 47-yard punt return by Marion Morgan, and the PAT was good by John Surratt. later on in the quarter at 9:55 mark, 37-yard touchdown run by Jaden Morgan. PAT was good also by Surratt. At the 7:51 mark, 22-yard run by C.J. Telford. PAT made it 21-0, which was kicked by Surratt. Then we had a 30-yard field goal that was good. It's a 2:31 mark by John Surratt, brought the score to 24-0. And with less than a minute to go in a half, the 56-second mark, we had a touchdown run, 8-yard touchdown run by number 11, Trey McRae. And then there was no scoring in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter we had a 44-yard touchdown run at the 8:57 mark by Marion Morgan. Made it 37 with the extra point was 38-0, which was kicked by John Surratt. And then we had 141 mark, 8-yard run by Morgan. PAT was good by Surratt. It dropped the score to 45-0.
Goodness gracious. I'll tell you what, it was sloppy except for 2 quarters, really. We could have showed up the second quarter, turned on the cameras, and had ourselves a good time.
Yeah.
But first quarter was a little sloppy, defensive, fumbles, penalties, yada, yada, yada. But then it seemed like we got it together. But Bob was telling me we have now kept Bruce scoreless at least the past 12 quarters. And that's so we would have to go back to 2017 to figure out how far or where they scored that 6 points to actually find out how many quarters officially, but we know it's at least 12 quarters. So that's incredible. Bruce has had a rough road the last few years, though, to be honest. Since 13, they I don't know what it is. You'd have to go look at the kids. Sometimes you just don't have the crop. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you might have 2 or 3 or 4 incredible kids, but it takes 11 on the field.
That's right, and it's something you got to keep building on and replacing, and you get to the point where it just starts being like an assembly line. The players start coming in. You get more players to come out for football. You start having brothers coming along to play ball, cousins to play, and one thing builds on another. And having a coach that's been there for 13 years for Water Valley, that means a lot too. And he's had it's 108 wins now. He's well over 100 mark as far as the wins. And it's just continuity, and it just keeps building, and hopefully they'll keep learning from the coach and keep putting W's on the board.
Well, pretty decent start for the Blue Devils. Who have we got next week, Bob? Calhoun City, and they were in a pretty hot one tonight with North Panola. So that's going to be really, and we always have these games throughout the year where we kind of figure out our opponents for later on in the year. But we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll talk about Calhoun City before we wrap it up. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
All right, we're back. Trojan Field. Next week, the Blue Devils will take on Calhoun City. Is it a home game or is it away? Exactly. I was just thinking it'll be good to come home and play a game. I don't like, especially under the circumstance of COVID, being on the road, because, you never know what restrictions other places are going to have and how many people, how much room you have and this and that. It'd just be nice to be home, So home this year will be a nice thing. Calhoun City was in a tough one with North Panola tonight. Did you get a score on that, or were you able to find
I didn't. I wasn't able to find it.
I know they were tied at 34-20 North Panola. So they pulled away late in the game in the second half. So Calhoun City would be 0-2 going into the Water Valley game. Yeah. So we'll see kind of in that game.
They'll be hungry.
How Water Valley's going to stack up early with a North Panola team, Yep. And we've always done that. And we're going to play, so we'll play them and we'll play with North Panola later on in the year. And North Panola is always the strong one in there. And it used to be Charleston.
Yeah.
And now North Panola, just out of nowhere 3 or 4 years ago, became a powerhouse. So that's what we're looking at.
It was surprising that they had the 2 losses last year. They played us and Senatobia a good game. So
well, they lost their big quarterback and went to Arkansas, and then they lost a couple other key positions that just made them beatable.
Yeah.
So finished 3rd in the region.
Yeah.
So, well, how many teams did we have last year that went to the playoffs? It was us, Independence, North Panola, Senatobia. And Senatobia won the region, but then they lost in second round.
Yeah.
Everybody, okay. My goodness. Well, we'll see how we stack up. Calhoun City's always a tough match. We lost last year. We'll see if we can pull it out this year.
Yep, they always seem to be a tough team that has a lot of good skill players, and hopefully the Blue Devils can pull one out. Guys, I've enjoyed it tonight, coming out of retirement to help you guys out, and I look forward to doing it again later on in the year. And
yeah, you're coming back for the Independence game, right?
Yeah.
October 9th,
And I just like to say, it's all about these kids. Get out there and support them. If you're able to get out,
the government will let you.
Yeah. You're able to get out with the government and the numbers and restrictions, but get out and support them, whether you're supporting football players, band members, cheerleaders, trainers, managers. They're kids, and they deserve our support.
The band is what's getting hit the hardest this year.
Yeah. And, I got a granddaughter in the band, so it's a Water Valley band. So.
Well, final score 45-0. Water Valley takes the first win of the season, and next week Calhoun City at home. We're going to get out of here. For Bob Murphy, Rick Jenkins, I'm Steve Lindsay. See you next week.
Today's game has been brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Renaissance Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, Remax Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Crow Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store. Water Valley Blue Devil Football has been a production of Murphy Productions.